21, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 100, 1000, 1000, 14, 40, 15, 50, 1992, 1992, 2001, 2001. Okay, welcome to listen to. We are still in Unit 4, Lesson A and B. So today we are going to continue Lesson A and we're going to start Lesson B. Lesson A, Exercise 2. Übung 2. Richtig oder falsch? True or false? Hör zu. Listen. Was ist richtig? What's correct? Was ist falsch? What's wrong? What's true? What's false? Okay. Now we're going to listen to an audio. I need you to focus and concentrate on the audio. We have some people here: Martin, Roman, Hansi, Andreas, Corina, Jota. Each one of them has said a sentence. Okay, ich komme, Martin, ich komme aus Köln. We're going to listen to the audio. Did Martin said so? Either true or false. Martin said, ich komme aus Köln. Richtig oder falsch? Ist das richtig oder ist das falsch? Is it true or is it false? Okay. Roman, Jörg ist mein Freund. Roman said, Jörg, the person, his name is Jörg, ist mein Freund, is my friend. So Roman has said that sentence, has said that statement, or he didn't say so. Hansi, mein Freund kommt aus Kiel. My friend is from Kiel. Kiel, this is a city name, okay? Andreas, Jörg ist mein Bruder. Jörg is my brother. Corinna, ich bin eine Freundin von Martin. I am a friend of Martin. Jota, meine Schwester heißt Sonja. My sister's name is Sonia. Okay? So now we are going to listen to the audio. I need you to focus on the meaning and on each person who said the sentence, and he said that sentence in a correct way or in a false way. Okay, so he said that or he didn't say that meaning. Okay, and now let's listen to the audio.
Lektion 4a 2. Richtig oder falsch?
Hallo Mami, du bist schon da? Was ist denn hier los? Mami, das ist meine Freundin. Das ist mein Freund Jörg. Guten Tag, Frau Jansen.
Guten Tag, Jörg.
Das ist Andreas, der Bruder von Jörg.
Guten Tag.
Das ist Hansi und das ist sein Freund Martin. Er kommt aus Köln.
Hallo?
Guten Tag, Frau Jansen.
Und das ist Corinna Steiner. Sie ist
Deine Freundin.
Ja.
Hallo, Corinna.
Guten Tag.
Thomas kennst du ja. Und das ist Sonja.
Thomas ist mein Bruder.
Und das sind Jutta, Daniela, Annette, Matthias und Klaus. Sie gehen in meine Klasse.
Entschuldige, Mami. Das macht doch nicht. Mach ruhig weiter.
Okay, now we have listened to the audio. I'm going to give you the transcription of that audio, and we are going to read it together one by one, and we are going to translate each one of them. After that, we are going to solve the exercise. Is that correct or is it false? Okay, but first I need you to write down your answers before we start translating and before we start reading the transcription. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a moment, or I'm gonna give you a minute to write down your answers, and then we're going to continue. Okay, now we are going to continue. Okay, so Lektion 4, Lesson 4, Part 2. So this is exercise number. Now we're going to read the transcription together, and we're going to translate each sentence of it. Okay, you prepare your answers. Now let's read together. Hallo Mami, du bist schon da. Hi Mom, you are here already. Was ist denn hier los? What's happening here? Mami, das sind meine Freunde. These are my friends. Das ist mein Freund Jörg. This is my friend Jörg. Guten Tag, Frau Jansen. Good afternoon, Mrs. Jansen. Guten Tag, Jörg. Good afternoon, Jörg. Das ist Andreas. This is Andreas, der Bruder von Jörg. Brother of Jörg. Guten Tag. Good afternoon or good day. Das ist Hansi. This is Hansi. Und das ist sein Freund Martin. And this is his friend Martin. Kommt aus Köln. He's coming from Köln. Hallo. Hi. Guten Tag. Good day. Frau Jansen. Und das ist Corinna Steiner. And this is Corinna Steiner. She is deine Freundin. Your friend. Ja, yes. Hallo Corinna. Hi Corinna. Guten Tag, good day. Thomas, kennst du ja? Thomas, do you know? Und das ist Sonja. And this is Sonja. Thomas ist mein Bruder. Thomas is my brother. Und das sind Jutta, Daniela, Anita, Matthias und Klaus. And these are Jutta, Daniela, Anita, Matthias and Klaus. Sie gehen in meine Klasse. They are in my class. Entschuldige. Mommy. I'm sorry, Mommy. Das macht doch nichts. Don't worry. Don't mention it. Macht ruhig weiter. Continue whatsoever you're doing. Okay, very good. So now we have read the conversation together, and we have translated everything in it. Now I need you to concentrate again and try to figure out the correct answers. Okay, here from the conversation we have, this is the first person, okay, and he said that Mommy. Okay, das sind meine Freunde. Das ist mein Freund Jörg. So Jörg is a friend of whom? Okay, and then we have Andreas, Bruder von Jörg. So Andreas is brother of Jörg. Okay, das ist Hansi, sein Freund Martin. So Hansi and Martin, they're friends. Kommt aus Köln. So Hansi, Martin. Who's coming from Köln? Martin is coming from Köln. Okay, das ist Corinna Steiner. Corinna Steiner is a friend of whom? Okay, and we have Thomas and Sonia. Thomas is brother to whom? Okay, and these are the persons who attended the party. Okay, so now try to control your answers. After that we're going to say the correct answer for each one of them, but first of all let's go to the questions first. Okay, so here we have the questions. Martin, ich komme aus Köln. Jörg ist mein Freund. Roman is saying Jörg ist mein Freund. Hansi, mein Freund kommt aus Kiel. Andreas, Jörg ist mein Bruder. Corinna, ich bin eine Freundin von Martin. Jutta, meine Schwester heißt Sonja. Okay. And the last question, was sagen Sonja und Jörg? What Sonja and Jörg is saying. What are Sonja and Jörg is saying? What Sonja and Jörg saying? Try to figure out the correct answer. Which one is correct? Which one is false? Was ist richtig? Was ist falsch? Martin, ich komme aus Grün. Ist das richtig oder falsch? Is that correct or false? I'm gonna give you time to think about all the answers, and then we're going to say the correct answer for each one of them. Okay, now let's solve the exercise. Martin, ich komme aus Grün. Ist das richtig oder falsch? Das ist richtig. B. Roman, Jörg ist mein Freund. Das ist auch richtig. So number one, richtig, that's true. B. Richtig, also true. Hansi, mein Freund kommt aus Kiel. Falsch. This is false, this is wrong. D. Andreas, Jörg ist mein Bruder. Das ist richtig. E. Ich bin eine Freundin von Martin. Das ist auch falsch. F. Meine Schwester heißt Sonja. Das ist auch falsch. Okay, last question. Was sagen Sonja und Jörg? Sonja saying, Thomas ist mein Bruder. And Jörg is saying, Andreas ist mein Bruder. Okay, now we have solved that exercise. Make sure that you get the phrases and the translation of each word in your mind. Now we are going to the next exercise, B. Zahlen, Jahre, Nummern. So we are going to discuss together the numbers and the years and numbers. Okay, so Zahlen, this is the numbers like 21 till 1000. Nummern, this is also numbers, but this is if you speak about telephone number, for example. Okay, so now we're going to start with Zahlen und Jahre. We have numbers and we have years. First of all, we're going to listen to the audio, and then we're going to read all of them together.
Lektion 4b. Zahlen, Jahre, Nummern. 1. Zahlen und Jahre. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 100, 1000, 1000. Achtung! 14, 40, 15, 50, 16, 60, 17, 70, 18, 80, 19, 90. Die Zahl 1992. Das Jahr 1992.
Okay. Very good. Now let's discuss the numbers and years. How to say the numbers and years in German. So read with me. 21. Like in Arabic. When you say in Arabic, we say 21. So in German it's same exactly like Arabic, okay? So we say 21. Okay, it's identical to Arabic, okay? So just think in Arabic and then you can say the numbers in German according to Arabic language, okay? Like you have in your head, okay? So 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So here number 30, as you see, it's 30. But here in 20, 20. So we have here zit, the sound zig. But here in 30 we have sz, so the sound is s. 30. Okay, so make sure you pronounce that correctly. Okay, so 25, 30. Okay, here we have 31. Okay, now we are going to continue same suffix at the end of the numbers. So 40, 40, 50, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. How to say that in German? 100. You can say 100 or you can simply say 100. 1000. How to say it in German? 1000. Or simply you can say 1000. Okay, so you can say ein or you can delete it. Okay, so you can say 100 or 100, 1000 or 1000. Okay, and pay attention to the next. Okay, Achtung, pay attention to that. We have 14, 14, but we have 40. Okay, so 14 at the end of the number 14. It's also like Arabic. Okay, we say in Arabic 14. So in German 14, same like Arabic. Okay, so but here 40 we have at the end of the number sich. Okay, the suffix or the part sich, 40. 15, 50, 16, 60, 17, 70, 18, 80, 19, 90. Okay, so also pay attention to that. When you are going to pronounce numbers beim Sprechen von Zahlen, erst einer, dann zehner. Okay, so we're going to start with, for example, the hundreds first. Okay, so 500. After that we're going to start with einer. Okay, 63. Okay, so first of all einer, then we're going to complete with zehner. Okay, 63. Pay attention to that, focus on that rule. Okay, now I have number and I have year. I have that number, okay, and I have that number, but this is a year. How to pronounce each of them? So for the number I'm going to say 1992. Okay, I know it's a little bit long, but this is how to say the number. No one is writing down the numbers, but this is how to pronounce it in German. Again, 1992. 92. Okay, but for the year it's another thing, a complete other thing. So we're going to pronounce it like that: 1900. Pay attention to that. 1900. We're going to start with 19, and then we're going to say 100. This is according to the year. If I have a year and I want to pronounce it in German, 19, then I'm going to say 100, and after that 92. 1992. Okay, good. So I have here also that number 2001, 2001, and the year 2001. Okay, so starting from 2000, we're going to say, or we're going to pronounce the number and the year all together, all the same pronunciation. There's no difference between them. So 2001 for the number and 2001 for the year. But before 2000, there is a difference. For the number 1992. For the year 1992. Okay, so pay attention to all of that. Okay, very good. Now the last thing we're going to discuss today: Nummern, telephone. So I have a number, but for a telephone. Okay, how to pronounce that and how to say it. So I need you to look at that table. Okay, so we have here some people, and we have also their numbers, their telephone numbers. Okay, so Bartel Maria, and this is a telephone number of that person. Okay, Bezentil Engo, and this is the number of that person. All the same. So I need you to have a minute to look at all of these numbers, because we are going to listen to an audio and we are going to choose the correct person. Which number have you heard? And you have to solve according to the numbers you have heard. Which person we're supposed to choose. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a minute to look at all of these numbers and names, and then we're going to continue our session. Okay, so now we have here Beispiel, an example. We have here 3729112. Okay, here Bullmann. We have also here 241836. Jetzt, now we are going to listen to the audio. Okay, let's listen to the audio together and hear how the
Lektion 4b.
are.
2. Nummern. Telefon.
37, 29, 12.
Ihr Bullmann.
24, 18, 36.
Basel.
Und jetzt du.
Okay, now, so we have telephone numbers. We're going to split the numbers into 3 parts. The first part would be 2 numbers together, and the second part would be the same, 2 numbers together, and the last part would be also the same, 2 numbers together. So we're going to pronounce the telephone numbers parts. We're going to split each part into 2 numbers. So 3 und 7 would be 37. 2 und 9 would be 29. And here we have 12. 1 und 2 would be 12. Okay. Here, second one, we have 2, 4, 24, 1, 8, 18, 3, 6, 36. Okay? So now, und jetzt du, and now you. Hör zu. You are going to listen. Wer spricht? Who is speaking? Okay, so now we're going to listen to the people and we will try to know which person is that. Okay, here are all names and all numbers. Please concentrate on the numbers.
Hör zu. Wer spricht?
23, 14, 10.
So first one, 23, 14, 10. So this is plus Martha. Now I'm going to leave you listen to the audio and just concentrate how to solve that exercise by listening to the correct answer, by listening to the numbers. Okay, go ahead.
65, 56, 22, 84, 30, 92, 29, 41, 75, 71, 66, 89, 57, 25, 15, 32, 14, 12, 48, 13, 29.
Okay, now we have listened to all numbers. Did you figure out the numbers and the people also? Which number to whom? Now I'm going to give you the answer and check did you solve it correctly or not. Okay, here are the answers. We have the first person, Barton Maria. Second person, Bloss Martha. Third person, Butna Siegfried. After that we have Brindle Carla. And after that, Bucha Annemarie. Then we have Binza Jürgen. After that we have Butisha Karl. And we have Blissel Andrea. And at last we have Besenstiel Ingo. Okay, this is all persons, this is all people we have. Did you solve that correctly or not? Check your answers.